Hey guys, what is up? Back. I got some news. I got a Jurassic World movie, as you can see. As you can see, I don't have my. I deleted some of the games, so I'm gonna tell you the mistakes that Jurassic World did, and they did a lot, like a lot more than JP3. So I'm gonna trash the shit out of Jurassic World. Um, this is the sequel to Jurassic World. No more animatronics. That's their first fuck up. And that proves that the directors, not blaming the JP director, but he was pretty stupid making JP3. If it had the other directors, it'll make it a lot more better. I think the Spino would win anyways. It just matter. I just really hate the storyline and the characters. I didn't really like, unless like Kirby or whatever, the mother. So I read in a recent magazine that oh, what is this? Good video, please. I like it. The ace is freaking good. The ace is freaking. I don't know. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't know. I don't know what I said. God. Oh boy. All right. Good. I won't have to get into that fight again. What the fuck did I just see? I just witnessed something dark. I think it was Facebook, but you know Jack Horner, the paleontologist. He's an idiot. He's a retard. Actually, he's not even a paleontologist. So don't even believe that bullshit. The the book Jurassic Park, like the book, not the fucking movie, says that the rap were actually replaced by the Deinonychus, which is actually accurate. Jurassic with disappointed. I think this was it. Scientists were really disappointed in the movie. Alright, ongoing arguments. Up to date. They're pretty much saying the directors and all those people who created Jurassic World are retarded. Because JP3 did it right. Well, fairly right. To the point where you can't really complain too much. They added feathers. And that's one of the other reasons why I like JP3 more than the other movies. They got it right. But these guys are retarded. These guys are retarded. I like Jurassic Park and Jurassic World, don't get me wrong. But it's so inaccurate. It's incredibly... The old movie was fine because at that time we didn't know that they had feathers. But until we found out they had feathers, we haven't seen anything. Alright. The trailer for the latest big screen outing of the Jurassic Park franchise is causing delight and consternation in equal measure over appearance of the extinct stars. Here, paleo artist John Conway tackles the ongoing arguments with keeping the dinosaurs up to date. The 1970s and 1980s were a good time to be interested in dinosaurs. A scientific revolution was happening in the sluggish, dumb, evolutionary dead ends of old being being replaced with fast, social, and intelligent beasts, and at least that was understood by dinosaur I don't know how to pronounce that. The general public, on the other hand, was still mostly familiar with all old lumps and swamps. Narrow, running at flock at terrifying speeds. T-Rex as a narrow-hip running hunter. These things were new, most people, and reflected the new scientific thinking of dinosaurs. Alright, so let's get back to the Google page. This would have been better for Jurassic World. This here would have been better. It would have. But no, they had to go with this. They had that or that. I prefer this. It's more accurate. It looks better. And rename the Velociraptors to Deinonychus or shrink the raptors to a small size. Biggest trailer yet. See, JP3 did it more correctly than Jurassic World did, or any other old movies did. But the old movies were understandable since they didn't really know at the time, so. What the fuck is that? Just random junk. That would have also been better for Jurassic World, excuse me. It's more realistic. Walking with Dinosaurs I have experienced did it right. They did it right. But no. They did it right. They reworked. Before they had the feathers, it was scaly. Because I watched the original. They did correct. A feathered T-Rex is more accurate. Not saying it's all covered like a fucking fluffy bird or anything, but to an extent where it's very visible, like this kind of visible. Like this kind of visible, not like all over the place like this one. That's not. I wouldn't say that's inaccurate. That's just. This is more realistic than the JP Jurassic World dinosaurs. T-Rex. Spinosaurus didn't have feathers because that made sense. So you can't really crush on JP3. Actually, like at all. They did more accurate than these fucking films. It's like, are you serious? Wow. Oh, I just noticed that. The female snout is more longer than the male. Alright. I would have loved to seen this T-Rex. Is that literally the only feathered T-Rex in here? Most of those are like from DeviantArt by fanboys. I don't like T-Rex. I'm not saying I hate it. I'm not saying I like it. But not really a fan of both. It's my very last favorite. nearly, I guess. Alright. So I guess the whole online thing is inaccurate. But feathered T-Rex is accurate. More accurate than these. I would have loved to see Rexy with feathers. She would have looked better and more realistic. This garbage? No. 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 No, no. That's when they screwed up hardcore on Jurassic World. They screwed up most of the film. And people were like, oh, man, it's fine. I love it. I love it. Like, I love it. Or I would have loved to have seen this. You know, something accurate and better. Looks like an Indian or something. Not trying to be racist. If you guys think that the non-feathered T-Rex is accurate, you're really, really, really mistaken. You're like the most dumbest person besides, like, you're most retarded than the guy that I'm arguing with right now on Google+. I would love to see this too. This wasn't a movie, but like a British movie. I didn't really like it too much. Not really a fan of it. I would have drawn a penis in its mouth, but hey. That's how it used to look. No feathers. But now it has feathers. And that's not spiny. That's like it's like fucking little brother or something. This movie and the first one are fine. They're in the safe zone, but JP3 got the T-Rex feathers incorrect. They didn't. It's like they didn't go for the feathers at all. It looks fine to me. But the old movies are fine. They're in the safe zone. And I'm pretty sure they didn't know T-Rex had feathers either during JP3. So I really don't blame them. So I don't know where you get the assumption that T-Rex did not have feathers. You're obviously told by a retard. Because T-Rex did have feathers. If you want to be on the side where be on a team where dinosaurs didn't have feathers, go to Spino side or something. Because I almost guarantee that Spino did not have feathers. And I would have loved to see this Suchomimus or Baryonyx, I guess, in this movie. But no. They didn't go for it at all. They didn't even try. They cut it from the movie because, hell, nobody's a Spino fanboy. They hate Spino, but they love T-Rex. That's not always true, though. People do like Spino, too. Science ruined dinosaurs. Well, actually, science improved dinosaurs and told more truth about dinosaurs. So it won't be the retarded, inaccurate dinosaurs anymore. It's more accurate, a lot cooler, for sure, dinosaurs. I agree with this. Just agree. Keep calm and get over it. Dinosaurs had feathers. Just get over it. That's all I have to say. Get over it. Dinosaurs had feathers. Not all of them, but some of them. Here is where my science come into play. There's like a little claw in the back of a chicken's foot. Same thing with T-Rex. And the feet designing, same. Okay, keep watch. You're gonna get smarter. The wings, the short arms. Makes sense a little bit. So, yeah, get over it. That's accurate. However, this isn't accurate. But they didn't know at the time. So you can't really blame the original 3 films. So, but the 4th movie, they should have known. They should have. Because that would have made it more intelligent if they added feathers. But now, it's like people have lost hope in this movie franchise now. Not all of them, because most of them are like non-realistic, and they want them not to have feathers, which is inaccurate. Pastosaurus, there's no proof of it having feathers, so that's off the menu. Because it wouldn't really make any sense, since the foot design is not like Spino, T-Rex, this non-realistic guy. But Spino didn't have scale. He just had scales. But Patasaurus didn't have the footing like T-Rex. And plus, JP3 toys were a lot better. Saying that right now, it's a lot better. The same exact fucking bike. Same one. Just look at the facts. Look at the facts. T-Rex had feathers. Get over it. I'm pretty sure a lot of T-Rex fanboys are like, no, that's not true. That's what they say if I bring that up. If they're saying Spino had 4 legs, so and I say T-Rex had feathers. They're like, no, they don't. Yeah, they do. No, they do. Yeah, they do. I will take that off the menu if you agree that Spino did not walk on all 4s, which is highly unrealistic. If it was on 4 legs, that would be highly unreal, because how would it be suited for its environment? How? You can't catch prey. You can't even stand up and fish. He doesn't have the appropriate speed to catch fish. He's not really suited. He's not suited for the environment. So he's gonna die. Or he's gonna have to migrate somewhere else. So, there you go. Throwing that out there, it's inaccurate. So, throwing that out there. So, I didn't trash Jurassic World too much. The Mosasaurus is accurate. The teeth aren't. There's a double row of teeth. They got that right, so the Mosasaurus is correct. But the size isn't really correct. The raptor size are incorrect unless they're going for a Deinonychus. Or a Utah raptor. They didn't get feathers, so that's like 2 down. That's like 2 inaccuracies right there. And it would have been easier if you added feathers, or the CGI person just sneaks in feathers to make it, realistic and, better. That would have made it more people would watch it. I know you're gonna get a lot of hate, but since you're pretty much getting the most hated series now, since you brought up JP3, which I'm proud of, then there's really no, it's like, fuck it, no regrets. There's really no point in going the safe way. Go the accurate way, at least, so we could see the movie get better. So, be accurate with the movies you make. Don't be one of those retarded motherfuckers that make everything inaccurate. Nobody's gonna watch it. A lot of people do, because they're retarded and they don't want to, well, it's not the fact that it's inaccurate. People love dinosaurs, it's just that people want to see the real thing. And you're giving, like, small kids, make them more retarded, so when I see them on Google Plus or the internet, they act, oh, they didn't have feathers, they were scaly. And you're lying to them. You're lying. Be accurate. This shit is accurate. This shit is accurate. This guy is accurate. The crest is accurate, the snout is accurate, the sail is accurate, the footing is accurate, the arms are accurate, the whole thing is accurate. So, at this point, I'm just relying on sci-fi, not really Jurassic Park or Legendary or Universal anymore. Sci-fi gives a lot of shitty movies, but it's better than the unrealistic ones. The unrealistic dinosaur films. True. So, Jurassic World people, create better dinosaurs. Make them accurate. And don't do that unrealistic bullshit with the Spino. Keep it where it was, because that's more accurate than the four-legged. So, the four-legged is inaccurate. It's that, or it's a new subspecies, or a new member of the Spinosaurid family. So, it already has been named. So, that Spino has been named since it's a different dino, technically. So, here's this Spino, and here's the ugly motherfucker that is not even a Spinosaurus. Just a Spinosaurid family member. Spino. This accurate dino to this family member. Oh shit. This family member of this. So, when you see this image, the Spinosaurus is a lot bigger than this guy right here, the T-Rex. He's actually smaller than the JP. So yeah, stuff to think about.